Hi guys, my name's Anu Francis. I'm an Australian para-triathlete making my Paralympic debut this year in Paris. And what I really want people to know about periods is that really it's our responsibility to, as professional athletes, but as a future exercise physiologist, as a general person, it's really our responsibility to reduce that stigma and to get rid of that taboo, because this is something that half the population goes through. Half the population should be having a menstrual cycle, and it's something that should just be discussed like any other thing in life. It's something that we all go through, and really that knowledge is power, sharing information. Things like I've heard so many people, particularly in triathlon with the logistics of having a swim and then a run and a ride of from something like an hour right through to a full day event for an Ironman. So many people, who it's maybe their first race with their period and they're going, oh, I'm gonna have to pull out because I don't know how to manage this, because there is just no information out there. Whereas, there's so many amazing female athletes who are going through this, and we have the information of sharing our experiences and going, actually, this is what I use, this could work for you. And as simple as a little conversation like that can just completely break down that barrier and mean that people can stay active in sport and not be having to pull out of races because of something like their period, which they're most likely going to have for a quarter of their racing life. And I think the other thing that I really want people to know is just how crazy the stigma is around periods. If someone in a triathlon crashes their bike and they're covered in blood from gravel rash and they hop back on their bike and finish the race, people call them a hero for pushing through that and for finishing. They look at the blood and see that as a sign of strength, that they've pushed through this pain and adversity. But as soon as we have a female triathlete who bleeds through her tri-suit, it's, oh, we should be cropping out that photo and we shouldn't be publishing this, and oh, why did you keep racing even though you knew you were bleeding? And to me, I look at that athlete who has bled through her tri-suit and known that she started that race probably going, I've got my period, this is probably going to happen, and she's still gone out there and absolutely smashed it. And to me, that's the real hero, not someone that's crashed their bike. But why do we see the same thing? It's still blood. Why do we see one of them as a hero and the others as something that we should be stigmatizing and shying away from and not showing?